And you, Michael Langley, you want to keep Africans traumatized that if you unalive Ibrahim Traoré, may you and your entire generation never, ever, 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 ever for eternity ever find peace. I say to you, please walk away now, because Africa is seeing you. Every black person in the world have got their eyes on you.
This man, Mr. Langa, they call him the top generals in military of America, he's still in Nairobi.
Welcome to GhanaPlusTv, the digital heartbeat of Africans' truths. This is more than just a channel. It is a movement, a space where African stories are told by African voice, raw, rare, and unapologetic. From culture to current affairs, from untold stories to breaking news, we bring you the narrative that matters, the one mainstream media skips, the one that spaces our identity, our power, our future. If you are looking for a truth, pride, and perspective, you are in the right place. Subscribe, like, share, and stay connected. Let's own our story together.
Yes, and listen, this is a message to France.
Yes.
This is a message to America. This is a message to all them European colonial forces that's aligning themselves to go against Ibrahim Traoré.
Yeah.
I am telling y'all now, this is not in the days of Patrice Lumumba,
Yeah.
Thomas Sankara,
Gaddafi.
and Nkrumah, Gaddafi, and all the people y'all killed them.
Yeah.
I feel that y'all get away with it. You see this one?
No.
I am
That's not
telling
the Lord's anointed.
I am telling you that this one, Ibrahim Traoré, if you touch Ibrahim Traoré, even if you in Barbados and when they got business in Barbados, it getting tossed over, it getting turned over, because when a wicked France, when there's a wicked set of people, and when they need to get discipline,
Yeah.
and if you think that you're gonna go down in Burkina Faso, if you think that you're gonna go in there and you're gonna kill that man, listen, when they're gonna see a judgment from France, and
Yeah.
when they're gonna see a judgment from America that you never ever seen before, right? Listen, all black people, I don't care when it is, all over the world.
Stop when they're
like
doing-
my brethren just said, all black people should say, do not touch that man.
American General Michael Langley. Listen, my brother, your forefather was African. They had enslaved by the same colonial masters which you are trying to protect. The same people who destroy your forefather integrity, who destroy your forefather dignity. Now, the same colonial masters are pushing you to come to Africa to kill African men. I'm going to tell you one word. Don't dare to create problem between Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast. Don't dare to create a matter between brothers. People of Burkina Faso, brothers and sisters of people of Ivory Coast. Don't create problem in our continent. We love each other. We are not going to fall your trap again. All you can do now, get out and move back to America.
Everybody, can you imagine this man, Mr. Langa, they call him the top generals in military of America, he's still in Nairobi. I think this man go back to the States already. I think he already returned back to the States already. Nairobi, give us updates. Give us updates. We don't want to enter your commission or your country without your consent. Give us updates. What is this man doing in Uganda, Nairobi? What is this man doing in Nairobi? They have made a lot of ministers, a lot. I don't even read up the thing they vex me. So Nairobi people, Kenyans, what is this man doing in your country? Tell us before you not tell us. Don't talk about our country. Don't talk about leave our president. Tell us now, huh? We need to be aware. Mr. Lagalaga.
Dear Michael Langley, on behalf of the people of Africa, we see you. We see you, the son of the descendants of slavery. We see you, Michael Langley. We see what you're doing. You are currently in Africa, the chief of AfriForum, plotting how you're going to bring down the West African countries that have finally cut the cord of the black-sucking French. And you, Michael Langley, have volunteered your services to destroy the first time that black Africans are literally about to take their first step into freedom. You have appointed yourself as the slayer of the son of Africa, Ibrahim Traoré. Your 4 stars mean nothing in Africa. They will never mean anything in Africa because Ibrahim Traoré is the true black son of Africa. He is literally the role model of what a black man should be. It's not you, because the only way you can get recognition is by destroying Africa on behalf of white supremacy. People who will so readily pew you in the street because of the color of your skin. So, Michael Langley, I mean no disrespect to you, okay? Because you, whatever accomplishments you have achieved, but you are using your position for evil. I say, Michael Langley, you need to rethink your stance on Africa, because you will not destroy the hope of Africa. We will not let you. My parents spent 8 years in a concentration camp in Kenya. My mother was 8 years old when their village was raided in the dead of night. And for 8 solid years, she was in a concentration camp with all her family, being systematically starved, seeing all her neighbors being unalived on a daily basis. And you, Michael Langley, you want to keep Africans traumatized. You want to maintain the trauma of Africa. I say to you, Michael, I don't know what your background is. I know nothing about you, but all I know that if you unalive Ibrahim Traoré, may you and your entire generation never, ever for eternity ever find peace. Because for the first time, the people of Africa are just about to break free. And they have sent you there to take away the bridge to their freedom. I say to you, please walk away now, because Africa is seeing you. Every black person in the world have got their eyes on you. You standing up for white supremacy, Michael. And you will not get away with this. You won't. Africans are already traumatized. Then for the first time, we can see the promised land of peace. And you're just about to take that away from us. May the curse of all the ancestors befall on you if you unalive Ibrahim Traoré.
My people, so your President Ruto went ahead and welcomed Michael Langley, the enemy of progress of Africa, the enemy of progress of everything that is going on in Africa. Hey, nimesianga, lakini si kwa ubaya. Michael Langley huwa apokelewi popote pale in Africa, only in Kenya. Hebu nyinyi jiulizeni hiyo maswali na mjijibu. Because tell me why President Ruto is doing all this. Ati ni Afrocom, whatever. Any who's drain the swamps. Aluta, Michael Langley.
Kenyan man who is in Russian army sent a strong warning to us, General Michael Langley, to stay away from Burkina Faso.
Sensible video that I want to do. This is a warning to to that American soldier who claims they want to overthrow Ibrahim Traoré. See, let me tell you something that you don't know. Africans are now wise. Africans are now sensible. Trying to get good schools, good hospitals, good life. You get it? So, you can't just stand up and go to somebody's country, or you can't just stand up to say whatever you want about somebody's country. You get me? This is a warning. You don't know the reason why we decided to be Russians. You don't know. We're fighting for the truth. We're fighting for the good life, for our future, for our families. So if you think that you are strong and you are brave, only you think you have sat down, you have made your inquiries, so you want to do something to Ibrahim Traoré, you are dealing with the whole Africa. And especially, you are dealing with Russian military. You are dealing with us, the Africans in the Russian military. I'm not afraid. That's why I'm doing this video. Trying to tell you that if you want to do something, think twice. Any country, I repeat myself, any country who tries again to try to blackmail any African country, you get prepared. You have to get prepared. So why do you want us to always suffer? You want Africans to always suffer. You want Africans to always suffer. Bad schools, bad road. But all of you, every time you want good life, it's not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen anymore. Africans are wise. We stand by Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré.
And the first thing that you allowed yourself, General Michael Langley, you allowed yourself to go and tell a barefaced lie. Because how much they pay you? How much did they pay you? We'd like to know how much they paid you, General Michael Langley. Whatever they paid you is pittance. And you know it, and they know it. It's pittance to what we have in Africa.
General Michael Langley is in Kenya for Africa Chief of Defense Conference, but he was not welcomed by Kenyans at all because of what he's been doing to Burkina Faso, to Ibrahim Traoré. So he was asked the same questions. Do you stand by what you said about Ibrahim Traoré and Burkina Faso? Are you going to apologize to Ibrahim Traoré? He said no. He said that he still stands with what he said. Burkina Faso have become worse than it was before Ibrahim Traoré became the president. So Ibrahim Traoré is overhyped. According to him, Ibrahim Traoré is overhyped and nothing is happening. Nothing good is happening in Burkina Faso. Before that, he was asked how many soldiers has US trained in Africa. He said over 50,000 soldiers. And also he was asked, in those 50,000 soldiers, how many of those soldiers have led a successful coup, or how many of those soldiers have led to a coup? He said less than 1%. So the Guinea president became a president through a coup. He was trained and equipped by USA. They are saying they had no idea that he was trying to overthrow the government, even though there are pictures of him and American soldiers celebrating that they got the government. This is why Ibrahim Traoré is not interested at all. They are forcing themselves to come to Burkina Faso, and Ibrahim Traoré is not interested. And this is why they are saying all these things about Burkina Faso and Ibrahim Traoré.
The president of Kenya has received the enemy of Africa, the United States General called Michael Langley. He is right now in Kenya being received by the president of Kenya, William Ruto. And do me a favor, share this video to as many as possible, because tonight we are going to be sending a message to the president of Kenya, and we are going to be sending a message to the government of Kenya, and we are also going to send a call to all the Pan-Africanists in Kenya to do something. So let's go. On Tuesday, the 26th of May, the government of Kenya received a Michael Langley. That is not the first time it's been going there, right? And this time around, this is what they claim. They claim that they are there to host the African Chiefs of Defense Conference, right? And that they are going to talk about security issues in the region, and they are going to talk especially about collaboration to be able to tackle terrorism in Somalia. Guys, let's pause here for a moment and talk a little bit about this issue of Somalia before we come back into what we're talking about. Somalia has been in a turmoil for more than 20 years. I mean, even 30 years. And these same Americans have been there, right? For 30 years, they were unable to eradicate rebellion, terrorism in Somalia. And it's now that they want to do that. Now, let's ask ourselves another question. Why is it that Michael Langley has been visiting mostly those countries that are in conflict with the Sahel? He visited Ivory Coast. He visited Algeria. Remember, Algeria had shot down Malian drone. He visited Morocco. You know, we already know most of the North African guys, they don't really care about us, right? So you see, he visited Ruto right now as we are talking. And remember, Ruto had openly proven that he was against the revolution that is taking place in the Sahel states, right? So as you guys can see, he is visiting only those countries that are in direct opposition to the Sahel guys who are working hard to liberate their countries and free Africa from the yoke of colonialism, neocolonialism, slavery, and all of that. Are you guys connecting the dots? Because our goal here, remember, is to connect these dots and understand these guys to the core so they will not be able to manipulate us. That is our focus. So we need to pay attention. Now, coming back to this is the time for the National Assembly, for the lawmakers in Kenya to rise up and call the president to order. They need to rise up and tell him, we don't want this. Do not tarnish the image of the lovely people of Kenya. Because the people of Kenya that I know want a free Africa, free from colonialism, free from oppression, free from all forms of slavery and all of that. That is the Kenya I know. Dear people of Kenya, we are calling on you as well to rise up and tell Ruto to stop with this madness. And there is something I read. It looks like they are trying to convince him to build a military base in Kenya. You guys are going to say no to that madness. Kenyans, you need to stand up and say no to that madness. We're not going to allow them to do that. That's another thing. And so you're going to drop your thoughts in the comment section and begin to tag them. Begin to tag the presidency, tag your lawmakers, tag government officials in the comment section, and begin to send warning across all parts of Kenya. We don't want that in Kenya. We don't want it in our African countries. We don't want foreign bases anymore.
They're not going away. They are coming to power. One way or the other, you're going to see the rise of the black man and the black woman on the continent and in the diaspora. This is our time. You can't stop it. And I'm not just talking to the enemy in white skin, I'm talking to you Negroes. You sellouts. You traitors who spend your days dreaming about seeing your own people destroyed. Imagine a mentality like that, man. People is working night and day to undermine other black people whose only aspiration is to see the total liberation of our people. But with your small peanut mind, your small peanut head, you think that you are to be in control of everything and everyone. Foolish people.
General Michael Langley, I don't know if I pronounce your name well. Everybody is saying the same thing. Do not allow yourself to be used by the US or the France, European, or any other African country to work against your people. Now, Africans, there's a popular parable that says, when you tell ear something and ear refuses to hear, by the time they chop off the neck of the head of the person, that ear will go with the head. So a word, they say, is enough for the wise. And I hope that whatever is pushing you to do the right thing. Africans are saying, avoid being used against Ibrahim Traoré. He has done absolutely nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, having someone like you there, a black man as a military general, you should be working in the interest of your people. Remember how your ancestors were forced out. If not, that is how you got there. Check your history, you will realize that along the line, your ancestors was enslaved in that same place. So do not think you're on top of the world now because you're a military general in the US. Then that makes you a white man. You are only being used to achieve the age-long colonialism, imperial, like oppression on the black people. Guys, I don't want this video to be too long. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Do you agree with this man? The warning he sent to not just Michael Langley, but also other Africans who are fond of being sellouts of our people. Okay? Let us know what you think in the comment section. My name is Salos and I'm a Pan-Africanist. Like I always say, I'm always ready to speak truth to power without fear or favor. All I need you to do from this help us share others' messages we keep pushing out. Now, I don't believe I'm perfect. I can make mistakes in some of the things that I do. But feel free to write me or send me a correction or suggestion on things I can be talking about here. Okay? It will help us spread the gospel of transformational leadership in Africa. Thank you very much. Now, see you guys in my next post. Bye for now.